On tonight's episode, Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Let's see how pollution affects your dick.
My massage therapist bit me, and it was my mother.
Did you know the power of Christ can work through farts?
There's only one God. He is the Spider God. Spider God. Spider God. Rah, rah, rah.
We'll tell you where not to put a pickle in Florida.
Do I smell pizza?
All this and more on Your Weekly Concern. Oh, thanks for tuning in. I'm Taylor Connelly.
And you look barely concerned at all. Let's fix that.
And to start things off, this week in explosions. Someone has claimed that they bought Gwyneth Paltrow's orgasm candle and the flame went up to the ceiling, causing a fright for all involved. Now, I don't know what chemicals are involved in Gwyneth's vagina, but if you're ever near it, I highly suggest having a fire extinguisher nearby.
This just in. Watch out! Oh, this just in. Be careful, eh?
After 17 years of being underground, cicadas are now emerging from Central Park to Staten Island and all around New York City. And a lot of people are concerned, and other people are, well, excited to eat them, apparently. Calling them the shrimp of the land, the truffles of insects. Some people, I guess, just want to be different.
So, you know, I could find any of them cicadas?
Nope, they're mine.
But I want to be different. Okay, guys, I think we can agree that we've all been locked up just about long enough now.
Apparently, there's a lady who has an unusual technique for massages, and we're going to bring it over to Carrie to tell us some more.
A massage therapist bites her clients. Her name is Dr. Dorothy Stein, and this all started when she was 5 years old, and her mother wanted her to give her a massage, and her weak body couldn't give a good massage, so her mother said, "Why don't you bite me?" I don't know how bad her childhood was, but now she bites Kanye West.
In Italy, there's a dangerous cheese called Casa Marzu. It's dangerous because, well, it generally always has maggots in it. But if you are adventurous enough and you can scoop off the top, apparently it's delicious. Or you end up in the hospital, known as the cheese maggot guy. Choice is yours.
While rampaging through a 3,000-year-old Peruvian temple, archaeologists have uncovered a mural depicting a knife-wielding spider god. Now, the spider god was apparently the god of fertility and rain. And we all know that Peruvians just get so hot when it comes to wet women who look like spiders who want to slit your throat, unless you have sex with them. I got a chub going right now. I must be Peruvian.
I wonder what that spider god could do with all her hands. In Pleasant Hills, Pennsylvania, a woman is suing Panera for being fired for her religious beliefs. That's right, she mentioned she was pagan, and ever since her hours have been cut, and she's just been told to go home early when she didn't have to, and eventually was fired because the manager said, and I quote, "I just don't like you." So, now we all know why the bread at Panera is so good. It's the body of Christ.
Researchers from the US and India have discovered 4 separate strains of alien bacteria on the International Space Station. Preliminary results have shown that each one causes explosive diarrhea.
I go to Carrie in Utah to address some porn concern.
Imagine that. Bunch of white people trying to tell you what to do.
Carrie?
The governor of Utah is trying to ban people from watching pornography on their cell phones. But don't worry, you could always just watch it on your laptop. Better quality.
African pastor Christ Penelope is claiming that he can heal through the power of his farts. That's right, his halo is his butthole. And I bet if he sharts, you become a saint. Fun.
Holy Christ, Taylor. What crawled up you 3 days ago and died?
Well, might be the Lord.
Not haunted, eh? You mean, not yet.
In Michigan, a man was woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning by an intruder who held him at gunpoint and demanded two things. His two cats. No money, he just wanted possession of his two cats. He ended up leaving with one of them, and the police shortly caught him afterwards, but the cat is now missing. We don't know what was the motivation for the crime, but we're pretty sure it was drugs. Right? There's no other explanation for this. Probably drugs. Poor man's.
You know, there's a lot to be taken from this Cinnamon Toast Crunch story. None of it good. However, all I'm getting out of it is that this is a grown adult complaining about baby food.
Oh, I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't think that's baby food. I think that's a perfect meal for grown adults.
But you're a baby.
In Romania, a TV presenter was attacked by a naked woman holding a brick. I don't know how this naked woman ended up in the studio, how she got a brick. I mean, at least she just had a brick and not a gun. Turns out she was screaming some things like, "Get me the money and I will kill you." And I have to say, this is the sexiest failed murder attempt I have ever seen.
A deer was found wandering the streets of Tennessee with thick, matted hair growing straight from its eyeballs. This was also the first time a deer was super happy to find a gun-toting American.
Well, now it's time to go down to Florida with some concerns.
Let's send it over to Carrie. Be careful down there.
A Florida woman who was missing for 20 days was found naked and alive in a sewer drain. I'm glad she's okay, but should it really take 20 days to find the best hiding spot ever?
A Florida man was arrested for masturbating with a pickle. I imagine the interaction went something like this. Is that a pickle in your hand, or are you just excited to see me? Oh, that is a pickle in your hand. And you're excited to see me. Alright, time to get the cuffs.
You know, pollution isn't just dumb. It's also having a terrible, profound, shrinking effect on the dongs of the animal kingdom. Oh, sure, it's not so bad when it happens to, little otter guy here. And you can even tell yourself that the polar bears are shrinking just because it's cold. Just so long as it doesn't affect us humans. Hey, yeah, it affects us humans. See you later, Tiny.
As we all know, a giant cargo ship has blocked the Suez Canal, but before doing that, according to a vessel tracker, it made the shape of what appears to be a butt and a penis in the Red Sea before fucking everything up. It's almost like it was premeditated.
Oh, the wonders of space and the majesty of the great unknown. Sure be a shame if a giant, space hurricane came barreling through and, fuck. Yeah, none of this matters. We're all doomed!
Yep, well, thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Well, we're all gonna die!
Please like, subscribe, leave a comment.
Send a sexy photo.
Sexy photos are not always welcome. Send it to him.
Sexy.
Yeah, make sure it's sexy. I mean, if it's good, then send it to me. And not.
I want the sexy.
Anyways.
Send the dirty ones to him.
Yeah. What?
The wonders of space. The majesty.
The majesty.
Imagine. I did it again!